The White Wizard was dead, and for good this time. The people of Breland had been freed by the men of Rohan, and immediately renewed the peace and friendship they once had with their neighbours, before returning to their farms and their families. Now Theoden began the process of replenishing his depleted forces. He knew that the goblins on his borders to the north would not sit idle for long, and he would make sure his kingdom was more than prepared to deal with them. In the east, Theodred had finally launched his assault on the Mordor town of Gelebrin. The taking of this settlement allows the uninterrupted movement of both Rohirric and Gondorian forces in the area, to places as far as the Black Gate itself. Rohan was experiencing a lull in conflict, something so far unheard of. Now was not the time to squander such an opportunity. What's up everybody, welcome back to another episode of our Rohan campaign on Third Age Total War Divide and Conquer. So last episode we actually managed to hunt down and defeat Sharky, previously known as Saruman the White. He had occupied the Undertowers and in a relatively easy, I would say, battle. Did take a few casualties, but a relatively easy battle. We managed to wipe him out and his retinue, and now the Undertowers has been taken by us. I'm thinking maybe if we can't get a ceasefire with Bree, we have two diplomats in the area. If we can't get a ceasefire with Bree, then maybe we could sell the Undertowers to the elves. I'm not too sure. But we want to see what happens in the turn flip to see if some kind of scripted event happens for Bree now that Saruman has been killed and is no longer a threat to any of our territories. But I think everything has been done that can be done. We're just in the process now of redirecting. Where was I? Where is my army? Where did I? Oh yeah, it's there. We redirected our forces to the fort here. We're going to sort of leapfrog up to these two forts, all the way up to the river crossing, where we're in striking range of Ostinethil. And then if we do go to war with the goblins sooner rather than later, we can at least launch a preemptive strike. So the orcs, have Ostinethil, Anon Ed Orod, they have Brunost, and they also have Khazad-dûm West. I did mean to click the end turn button, just not quite yet, so never mind. Yes, so they own all four of these regions to the west of the Misty Mountains. So if we can take Ostinethil, Anon Enorod, and Brunost in one fell swoop and in really, really quick succession, then we might be able to then siege out the orcs in Khazad-dûm West. I have no intention of trying to fight that in real time. So that's what I'm hoping. Shire liberated, there we go. The regime of terror that was holding the Shire hostage has been lifted by the efforts of the powers of good. The simple farmers and merchants inhabiting the area can go back to their normal lives, although it might take years to recover from the damage the scoring has done. Heartmaster the Anduin Vale's dead. Diplomatic information. So we now have a truce with Bree. They have they're now allies with the Rangers of the North and the High Elves. Lovely. All sorted. Breland, very good. Well done. So we are now back to, decent relations with my lord, with the people of the Shire and all sorts.
Approaching quietly.
Grey Havens. Where? I mean, somebody suggested taking Harland and sending it to the elves, but I really can't be bothered to divert all these resources that way again. I think I might just leave it alone. If I can sell the Undertowers to the elves, they might be able to go and deal something with it. What is the culture like anyway? It's mostly middlemen, not a lot of elven involved, so might have to sell it to Bree actually. Okay, that's fine. What do? Alliance, trade rights, and we'll give the region of the Undertowers. And I would also like a single tribute. Let's try 1,000. They have a meager Okay, 1,000 is still good. So how about 2,000? Wow, okay, 2,000 is still generous. 3,000? Balanced. Okay, so we now know that 3,000 is too much. I always want to try and keep it as generous because it guarantees as close as it can do to guaranteeing a payment. So we'll just knock it down a little bit here and there. I'll stick with that. 2250.
I accept this.
Perfect.
Well, that seemed fruitful. Farewell.
Alliance. Improved relations.
Yes,
Lovely.
my lord.
Right, Theodred. What we're going to do...
My lord, approaching quietly. My lord, approaching
Okay, we're not allies with Ar-Adûnâim at the moment, so maybe that's something we can look at doing as well.
my lord.
Yes, my lord.
What is Ar-Adûnâim's relationship like with everybody? Allies with Haradrim and Angmar. Enemies of the High Elves.
What is it you wish to talk about? Well, that was uneventful. Good day.
That's not great, really, is it?
Yes,
Yes, my lord.
with honor.
Where's my border then?
Your orders,
Of course, I'm not even in my own territory, so why am I even looking for my own border?
Yes, my lord.
Silly boy.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, so we're going to
Your
leave...
orders, my lord.
Yeah, we're just going to steadily get our cavalry back. We're going to try and get this cavalry army repaired. Completely forgot I had a mission. Farmland. Or actually, increase the happiness. To try and make sure happiness stays as high as possible. Improve the military coming out of Tharbad. We're going to need all sorts of military capabilities in our northern provinces here if we're going to go to war with the goblins. And in the meantime...
Orders. Your will, my lord. Orders, my lord. Orders. Yes.
push the next load up. Not too worried about keeping them all together just yet. We're not quite going to war with the goblins yet. Air-Red Lancers, lovely. Do we still have some Air-Red Lancers left in this
Yes, my
unit?
lord.
We do. We have some Air-Red Lancers there. Definitely need to expand our cavalry, our stables, in a couple of places. And then we'll look at expanding our economy. That's still building. Could get some stone roads here. What would that do? That would improve. Oh, that would improve by nearly 300. Okay, we'll invest in some better roads here, and we'll look at getting better roads later at Tirith Anduin. Guldor army.
I'm gonna
2 units.
skip you. Your will, my lord. As you wish. We can go no further today.
Can't get anything there in time. Might get some scouts. Just as a light cavalry unit to be able to use. 1 turn for surrender at the Mortal Castle. Lovely. Leave it like that. And... Yes, that's probably about it at the moment. 3,500. There must be something better. Well, we could get mines at Gind. Port. Get farmland. I might go for the mines. Yeah, go for some mines. 2 more turns for those dwarves. Lovely. Just checking to see if there were any additional dwarven units that could be recruited, but I don't think there are. Where did I send? Are they up here? No, they're not. Where did I send those dwarven troops I already had? I can't rightly remember where I sent them. Oh, there they are. They're in here, aren't they?
Aye, Lord.
Of course they are. They're just sat here in this fort. Well, if we're going to go to war with the goblins, it might be better to get them up here.
Yes. We'll make camp here.
Get some dwarves fighting some goblins. Okay, spies. Let's move you... where to move you to? Could move you along through the Shire just to keep an eye on things, see what's transpired, if anything.
Approaching quietly. Approaching
Not much.
quietly. Approaching quietly.
Yes, my lord.
We are allies with the Dunedain, aren't we? Yes, good. Let's keep a diplomat down here.
Stopping here.
Spy there, spy there. Spy in Harlon that I have no real interest in watching.
Approaching
You can head that way.
my lord.
Do that.
Tomorrow's journey.
Matraith, we don't need to keep you in there anymore because we're now allies with Bree since liberating them. So we'll push in this direction.
Approaching quietly.
And we want to light up all of the goblin territory that we can get. Excellent. So we'll see if Mordor sallies out at Gelebrin before we sell it off. They are indeed sallying out. Excellent. Their forces should be quite diminished. Oh, just under 1,000. Lovely. Quite a lot of damage. We've got 2 ballista in there. Enemy general is a Southron Lancer. We've got some additional Southron Lancers and some wargs in there, but a lot of the infantry is down. We need to kill those Udej Marines. But a lot of the infantry, in fact, every unit of the infantry is damaged to a degree. So we have lots of cavalry as well. So perfect. Right, let's deal with this battle at Gelebrin, finally.
Muster your courage, men. Wait my orders.
Alright, well, they are standing out in what is looking like quite a foggy battlefield, which I'm not very happy with, but there we are. And it looks like my ballista is right up front, which is equally as frustrating. And we're going to need to run everything forward to support them. So spears, let's get you up here. In fact, Axeman, you're going to go right in the center here. And we'll put a spear on the... We'll put 2 spears on the other side of the ballista. And another spear will go behind the Axeman just as a support. Get some archers up here too. Excellent. Right, Theodred, you're going to take some Royal Guard. And an experienced unit of cavalry. And you're going to come over to this side. And then Elfhelm, you are going to take the other melee cavalry. There we are. And we're going to bring you all the way over to this side. Horse archers and everything can just sort of just move up here. And then we've got my infantry there. Lovely. Right. All of you come forward.
Attack!
Start shooting the reinforced gate, please. See if we can maybe get some kills. Lovely. Go run that archer unit down. Lovely. Keep pounding that gate, let those rounds hit the... kill off some of those archers. Back away. Get out of there. Archers, you can fire at will as well. Southron Lancers are pursuing my ballista. We'll march my spearmen forward. Form up. Oh, they countercharged. They countercharged. Get in there. Right. So, Hemlingas, target those guys. Target them. Southron Lancers are going to get absolutely destroyed, I think. They will not last against my spearmen, my heavy spearmen. Close that gap to those tribesmen.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
I'm going to get some cavalry in against those wargs. Right. Theodred, come over here. Ah, that was actually the enemy general. I didn't even realise. I thought that was the other Southron Lancer unit. Okay, good. Enemy general dead already. Ah, that'd be why my ballista's not firing anymore, because they got caught. Right, now we can sort of advance the other infantry round. Broke the Southron Lancers. Run them down. Lovely. Anything else still coming? Yeah, you might as well keep pounding the gate. We're going to need it open at some point. Enemy infantry is all routing everywhere. My axemen here are not having a fun time though. We do need to support them there. So let's try and bring some stuff around. Excellent work.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Help against that orc host. You guys push forward. Let's see, you can hold fire now because we're going to start hitting our own men in that gateway. Completely forgot about the enemy ballista, actually. There we are.
Only half the enemy force remains.
So what do they have left inside? A ballista, some infantry units. Realised they still had a Moran and Guard in there. Whew. At least that was a building captured notification and not something else.
Move out.
For a second, I was a little bit worried that that was telling me that an elf helm had died or something. Oh. The gate is not actually opening, we're just walking through the hole in the gate. Push up, push up. Everybody push in. Push the enemy away from these towers. Get my cavalry to go in over there. Well, at least some of them. Go, cavalry, go. Now Theodred can go this side. Now the enemy towers have stopped shooting. Lovely.
The enemy army flees
Oh,
the field.
there we go.
Pursue and run them down.
I might just end it there. 13%. I will
This
take
is a
that.
clear victory.
Down to 11. 209 losses. That's not terrible. Not terrible at all. 30 Airling Spearmen lost. Recovered. 78 lost. 30 recovered. 83. That's casualties inflicted. I'm being silly. 92 Airling Axemen were lost. None healed. A little bit heavy on one of those axe units, but we can always replenish them from Calenhad. We can now recruit axemen from Calenhad, so we can get that replenished.
Glory, honor, victory. My lord,
Okay.
our courage and honor have conquered.
I'm going to take what money I can get. Duldor, what do you think you're trying to do here? Just before my reinforcements have arrived and
We
were
must
recruited.
take a stand. We are besieged.
What a pity. Camp sacked. So, lots of Dol Guldur territory. Cadas and Nunaled are unhappy with the way things are being run. Okay,
Your
well,
orders, my lord.
let's
Yes,
just
my
pop
lord.
Airmere in there for sort of
Your
stability
orders,
for
my
the
lord.
moment. And we are going to start heading towards home territories
my
with
lord.
Theoden.
Yes, we can go no further, my lord.
Your orders, my lord.
Give me a better stables. Londaya. We need to get the master building hall thing. Byrig. You're probably the same. Yes, you are. And Cadas and Led. That's fine. We're trying to improve the public order there at the moment. Argond. Yeah, we can expand your farming. Rohan bodyguards. Lovely. We can get loads more stuff. Ooh, Ered footman. Ered swordsman. Oh, yes. Yes. Isengard, it is being done. You are getting a barracks. And we'll look at improving the economy in other locations. 3,000 on hand. Get that farming. Get that grain exchange. Lovely. Right. Don't want that catapult maker. Sacrifice that. And, ooh, look at these Mordor forces. And there's the Witch King of Angmar. They are not happy that we've taken their territory here.
My lord. Approaching.
There's Dantalad.
Approaching quietly.
Have a taste
I don't
of
even
my
know what
blade,
you're made up of.
my lord. By your command.
We should probably try and get back across the river. I'm not going to be able to take on these two armies of Mordor. Would rather rely on Gondor to deal with that, personally. Yeah, so if we can get it back across the river,
Yes, my lord.
Orders.
or even if we can get to Morannon, we can just break through into Mordor itself.
My lord. Watching the shadows.
Oh, we can get Axeman at Kerandros as well. That's good.
I'm gonna stick you.
Okay. So, can we go there?
Have a taste of my blade. I'm gonna stick you. Have a taste of my
We
blade.
can just about stay out of range if we go up here. So I might do that.
We shall continue tomorrow.
And then
My lord.
I'm going to
Always
sell
happy to deal with you,
Gelebrin.
trusted
You have
friend.
extreme wealth, apparently. So let's look at, say, 5,000. Balanced. I'd rather have it as generous if I can. Try that.
I accept
Oh,
this
okay.
Well, that
Yeah,
seemed
we got
fruitful.
3,000 for that. That's good.
Farewell.
Okay, so I know some people were not happy with my thoughts about doing that, but I've done it anyway. Okay. Might have been able to defend that, but I wanted to keep Theodred moving. So, let's improve the stables nearby at Calenhad. Aldburg, you're still building. Same here, same here, same here. Might as well build that. Apparently I don't have the level 1. Stables.
My lord.
Keep you
Yes.
moving.
March to exhaustion, continuing later. Your will, my lord. As you wish. Orders.
Just keep everything moving up, basically. Okay, now, spies.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
So I'm going to leave you around this area just to keep an eye on things because there is... Oh, the High
that what
Chieftain
you
of the Goblins is outside Fenestrunin. Our spy up here.
Approaching.
Oh, they, of course, Zagkala. I completely forgot about Zagkala. That is one location I completely forgot about.
My lord.
Okay.
Approaching quietly. My
Other
lord.
spies.
Approaching.
Your orders.
Don't need you in this area anymore.
Approaching quietly.
Don't
I
need
shall
you up
continue,
here.
My lord. Approaching quietly. Approaching quietly. Approaching
Head that way.
quietly.
There's quite a lot of stuff in there.
My lord.
Yeah, public order is a little bit difficult at this moment in time. It's very difficult. Very
Without
difficult
question.
indeed. Not exactly many archers here. Let's get some extra archers into Kerandros.
My lord.
So there's
Approaching
Dantalad if we wanted to go north. I have no idea what Captain Ukshak has. Oh, there we go. Mirkwood Hunters and Mirkwood Goblins.
Your orders, my lord.
I mean,
To battle.
I could attack. I'll leave it for the moment. I'll leave it for the moment. If I cancel them... Oh, I can't recruit... Oh. Really? Okay, let's forget that spy. Let's get some extra cavalry. See if that siege lasts 2 turns. I don't know if it will. Right, so Theodred is going to try and go for Morannon, if possible.
Stick you.
It looks like Mordor's forces around this area are pretty meager at this moment in time. So if we can go take that, even if it's just by attacking the captain outside, for example, then that'd be good. We can then have our first foothold into Mordor. Maybe we can make our way to Barad-dûr. That'd be good. All right, let's jump into turn 62. And see what happens. I forgot about you. That's why I always tell my spies to go ahead of where I want them to go. I have that many spies around. It's difficult to keep up with at times, really. Mordor didn't take Gelebrin back. I'm looking at the minimap now, and it is still owned by Gondor. I would have thought that they would have tried to take it. Unless they're trying to intercept me before I get to Morannon. Dantalad. Okay, I will receive money if I go there. Bregost, really? I need you. We even have a spy in there to try and sort this public order issue out at the moment, and it's just not helping. Okay. Oh, Siduri. That doesn't help. Okay.
Your orders, my lord.
Your will, my lord. Yes.
And that hasn't helped either, apparently.
Yes, my lord.
Fiddlesticks. What are we going to do? Oh, goodness me. Look at the culture difference. Keep expanding culture, I suppose. What did I do with Erkenbrand? Is he... What did I do with Erkenbrand? This was something that was mentioned. You know, remember you've got Erkenbrand. I can't think of where I've put him. There he is.
Your orders, my lord.
Oh, he's right there.
Yes, my lord.
Goodness me.
My lord.
Right, well, if we just
Your
shuffle
orders,
a load of generals over, we can free things up.
Yes, my
So
lord.
if you go down here,
Your orders, my lord.
you go up there,
Orders.
you go over there, and then Erkenbrand, you
Yes,
can go
my lord.
into Tharbad. Lovely. That frees Éomer up at least briefly, and it allows
Your
Theoden to
orders,
keep on
my
moving
lord.
with his cavalry. Brilliant. Okay, so then I'm going to try and get his entire force
Yes,
into
my lord.
the mainlands.
With honor.
There we go.
Making camp here.
Right, so what can I do to shore up the garrisons? Right, you guys are now full.
Your will, my lord. My
I think
lord.
that's full. Yep, that's full. So
Your will, my
that's
lord.
that one full. So now it's basically just this lot that
Your will,
needs
my lord.
retraining. Okay, that's fine. Idaras, catapult maker. That would improve the mining income that we have. Catapult. Ooh, I might even recruit one of those, you know. Might go for chicken farming to get the population up even more. Because after all, that means more money. Again, mine at Aldberg. So that's that. Lovely.
My lord.
Dwarves are still
As you
moving
wish.
north.
We can go no further today.
Our new dwarves
My
are moving
lord,
north
yes,
too.
your will, my
These
lord.
guys are unarmored compared to these new ones. Ah, the Witch King of Angmar has double backed towards Minas Morgul. I could go and
Your
take
orders, my
Dantalad
lord.
for some extra money. Do I have a bit diplomat around here somewhere? No, I don't. I just have him. I think.
Yes, my lord.
I have you there,
Yes, my lord.
you there.
Your orders.
Yeah, so it's just those three. Right,
Yes,
so
my lord.
basically this guy is probably going to be the one that needs to go talk to the elves.
As you
So
wish.
you're going to head that way, my
I
friend.
shall continue tomorrow.
And seeing as
Your
Ar-Adûnâim
orders.
has no interest in talking to us because they are allied with our enemies,
Approaching quietly.
kind of feel like maybe I should just
Tomorrow's
leave
Yes,
them
my
alone,
lord.
take Grimbold away.
Yes. Tomorrow's journey planned out.
My lord. Approaching quietly. Approaching.
Right, so now you're free.
Approaching quietly.
So now we can see
Approaching
Brunost,
quietly.
Anonenrod, and Ostinethil.
My lord. My lord.
There's a lot of goblins in Ostinethil at the moment, but we are going to get there. Don't worry. We have another spy here that we could use. Is there a general? Do I need one in
Yes, my
Londire?
lord.
Kinda.
Your orders,
Right.
my lord.
Brego, do I need you in Balorn? Yes, I do, apparently.
Orders.
Damn. Do I need a general in
Yes, my
Isengard?
lord.
Not at all.
There is no glory in hiding like this, my lord.
Your orders, my lord.
Hiding from the enemy.
Yes, my lord.
Okay.
Your orders, my
Well,
lord.
let's start getting you over this way
Yes.
then.
We can go no further.
Yes, my lord.
We can manage with this for the moment, but let's get you
With
up
honor,
here.
making
Build an
camp
extra
here.
watchtower while you're here, and
This
we'll get you into
tower will
Bregos to
keep
free up
vigil over the
Eomer.
lands.
Just need to get our main
orders,
generals
my lord.
freed again. So if it means moving generals around from our old home territories that we no longer need, then so be it.
Have a taste of my blade.
Have a battering ram.
Your will, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
Do I go to Dantalad? I can't hit
Your orders, my
Morannon
lord.
in one turn, unfortunately.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
Keep an eye on this path here, because there's Balagnar Sunfire. Maybe we can get that spy I cancelled earlier. Go Some extra axemen, maybe. Cavalry. Okay,
Yes,
maybe we will go for Dantalad then.
Yes, we shall engage. We shall prevail.
Does bring this captain in as well, so I was hoping to maybe try and avoid him, but
My
looks like it's
lord.
gonna bring him in. Okay, so yeah, we'll try and
My
use
lord.
him to speak to the elves and sell Dantalad to them. Maybe
My lord.
I think maybe they'll be probably more beneficial. Probably more beneficial to have them to have it, or should I just give it to Gondor as well? I don't know. I suppose if I give that to Gondor, maybe that will open up Gondor's front even more to attack from Dol Guldur. So maybe I'll give it to the elves. I don't know. What's the culture like? Obviously, it's mostly Melkor Shadow Northmen, men of the East. Nothing for the Dunedain, nothing for the elves. Well, I'm not going to keep Dantalad. It's pointless. Okay. It's just trying to organize everything is so difficult. The kingdom is so massive now. Okay, well.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
Nothing in the immediate vicinity, so maybe I can delay for a turn to let my diplomat get closer to the elves. Take the risk. 63. Mordor doubling back again.
Prime position. to
Okay.
launch a cowardly
Western
ambush
Moria
in need.
besieged. So, wow, the Khazad-dûm army is sieging Moria. Okay, fine, fair play. No reinforcements for
I'm gonna
Dol
stick
Guldur
you.
here.
I'm gonna stick you.
Right. Increase farming. Just expanding a little bit of military alongside a little bit of economics. Mason's Hall. Bregost has prepared a load of stuff.
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Order.
Probably free up this ballista actually.
By your
Tell
command.
it to go up there.
Make camp here.
Your
Airmare
orders,
can
my
head
lord.
back across to here. And what we'll do is we'll take all of
Yes,
these.
my lord. Your orders, my lord.
Your will, my lord. Orders. Your will, my lord.
Take all of these cavalry that
Yes,
are
my lord.
not
My
requiring retraining.
Yes.
Your orders, my lord.
Our forces are well.
And then the remainder
As you wish.
will... Oh, we can get another one. Yeah, sure, why not? And then the rest of the cavalry is going to go off to various locations for replenishment. This is why I've been trying to expand my cavalry, because my stables, because there are so many places that do not have the ability to train cavalry.
Your orders, my lord.
Oh, you made it in one go. Nice.
Orders. By
there.
your command.
And right, this cavalry's all going to go back this way
We can go no further today.
to the central
Make
provinces.
camp here.
Yes, my lord. Without question. If only I could.
There we go.
Stopping here.
Right.
Yes, my lord.
Keep my diplomat out of the way so I can actually
Yes.
see him.
My
Got an
lord.
extra spy now too.
Approaching quietly. Tomorrow's journey planned out.
Lovely. Okay.
My lord. Approaching quietly. My lord.
Back in there.
Discretion, my lord. My
And then
lord.
we'll actually just pop out the other side
Approaching quietly. Approaching quietly.
and work our way inside. Mount Doom has been reached. Lovely. Okay, let's
Yes, my
launch our attack on
As you
Dantalad.
command.
Let's get this over and done with. Standard bodyguard. Orc fighters, orc hunters, and some Mirkwood hunters. Lovely. Okay. Nice quick battle at Dantalad.
Attack!
So wait my orders.
All right. We are at the village of Gelebrin, and thankfully it's nice and open for us, which makes things so much better. Ballista, you're going to go right in the middle here. Yep, that'll do. Grab you there. Poor axes are battered and bruised. That will do the spearmen at the front, I think. Cavalry. Cavalry. Excellent. Okay, so let's bring the ballista forward.
Forward.
Archers are going to move up here. Alongside Elfhelm and the missile cav. Infantry forward. Theodred forward. Perfect. Right, archers, you can start shooting those fighters, please. Good old hemming us. See how accurate my ballista are going to be against the enemy general's bodyguard.
We're under attack!
Not very.
Come on!
Get a cavalry charge here against these orc fighters. No? Weren't able to get anything substantial. They're all coming out now. Everybody surround them. Elfhelm, stay out of the way because you're not really charging at the moment. Although we are breaking the enemy's army here.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost our men of slain.
Oh, there goes the general.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
What an absolute
The enemy
slaughterfest.
army
Oh, there we go.
flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Why did... I mean, I get the fact I had missile units, but... didn't even try and counter my cavalry attack or anything when I initially started it. There's some cavalry losses here, but... didn't even try and counter me initially.
We awed by the victory we have won here today.
There we go. Well, those guys got killed so bad he got flattened into the floor. Oh, brilliant. 21 lost for 676. Nice, that's a nice mission completed, and a nice little skirmish as well to finish off today's video. Okay, and here we go with Dantalad.
Glorious victory.
2400, resistance futile, blah, 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 blah. Lovely. So that is all of that done. Let's start demolishing loads of stuff that we don't really need in here, I think. Brawler's Pits. The armory. Get rid of those few buildings, leave the other stuff available, so that when we sell that to the elves, they can get some extra units out of it. Right, what can we dedicate this money towards then? We could, in fact, well, I am actually going to be retraining a unit of bodyguards, so maybe I could recruit Royal Guard. Oh, I can actually recruit the general. I was thinking that was the... I was thinking that was the Royal Guard. Oh, silly Saf. Yeah, get another general, please. Silly, silly boy. That will be extremely helpful if I can just recruit generals to take up governorship. That'd be so much easier. Right, start expanding the stables again, because horsepower is our... that's where our strength lies. Our cavalry. Right, let's start getting rid of these mercenaries. We don't need them. Replace them with actual Rohirric units. And then we'll start regathering our cavalry together later. Start expanding our own militia garrisons again, so we can start replacing some of these mercenary units. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. Okay. So, you know what? We're going to go into turn 64 before I finish today's video. And there we go. Okay. Nothing too eventful, I don't think. Lovely. So we've got cavalry and Alkford retrained. We've got 4 turns for that to be recruited. How many units? We've got 2 there that we can use up. Okay. So let's take you 2 up here. Excellent. So we then have a unit of horse archers. Well, we've still got a space there, so we might as well fill that up as well. So Isengard's going to have a lot of retraining going on. We've got space for 2 in the Hornburg. We've got space for 1 in Foldberg. And we need to get you down to Edoras. for retraining there.
Orders. As you wish.
There we go. Right, nice and easy. We get to keep all that experience. We've done some merging of these units up here, so this is all now full upkeep. So that's great. Full replenishment. Isengard now has a barracks. Good. We'll expand the stables. Gin's mines have been done, so that's even better. Let's get the population growing even more. We need to upgrade that town. Lond Angren. Far bad. Expand the archery range so we can defend the city better. And Suduri now has sables as well. So culture is going up. So I might start expanding the economics there.
My lord.
Dolvorn is okay at the moment. Not brilliant, but okay.
Your will, my lord. Yes.
Lovely. So we've got 7,000 left to spend. We'll go ahead and rescue
My lord.
Tirith Anduin with our
Joining forces.
captain
my lord.
there in a second. I think pretty much everything has something being built, whether it be military or economics.
My lord.
Elves, I'm
Always
going
happy to deal
to
with you,
give you the
trusted
region of
friends.
Dantalad. Single payment. You're bankrupt. Can you afford 1,000? Or does that mean you are completely broke? You know what? I'm just going to gift it to you.
I accept this one. An honor and a
I'm
pleasure.
not even going to
Farewell.
question it.
You're all my lord. My lord. Approaching quietly.
There's
Approaching
Barad-dûr.
quietly. Approaching quietly.
I shall continue tomorrow.
My lord.
Don't really need to keep you on that road. Well, yeah, I can swap you around.
My lord.
There we go.
Approaching
Gondor still
quietly.
owns Gelebrin. That's good.
My lord. Approaching quietly. Approaching quietly.
Which King of Angmar is now outside Morannon. Captain Istvan was trying to get to Morannon.
I'm
Looks like he's going to be a bit
stick you.
slow.
Yes, my lord.
I'm trying to decide whether to assist the elves by pushing northwards with Theodred.
My lord. Approaching.
Give them a little bit more of a helping
quietly.
hand against
My
Dol
lord.
Guldur.
Approach. Your orders, my lord.
We cannot quite get to Dornorak. It would also help us a little bit. Or I start building up some captain forces. Get some cavalry. Maybe start recruiting some axemen. Might just do cavalry, to be fair, actually. Get some units together and use like a captain force to go and sort of cause some disruption for Dol Guldur, maybe.
My lord.
And then I can
Yes,
keep
my
Prince
lord.
Theodred around here.
Have a taste of my blood.
Your orders, my lord.
Right,
Yes, my
let's
lord.
try and
I'm
keep
gonna
out of
stick
his
you.
range.
Have a taste of my blade.
So if I go here, I'm out of range.
Yes.
Your orders, my lord.
Okay, and then we get to see what happens around here. Right, okay, so next episode then. Because I don't have the time to finish it off today. But we're going to finish off that retraining with the with Theoden and AMS cavalry. We've got a captain force over here near Austin Ethel ready to go. We're just waiting on a couple of more units to arrive.
My lord. Orders.
There we are. So we're just going to gather all this up and we're going to hit Austin Ethel first with this captain force. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Theoden and Éomer with their cavalry to move in and start sweeping up all the way to Imladris. and we're going to try and wipe out the goblins as we go. And we'll probably... I'll keep Ostinithil. I might, if I can take Anon En Rod and Brinost in quick succession, I'll sell those to the High Elves just to expand their territory a little bit, and we'll assist them with Zag Kala before we assist at Khazad-dûm West as well. But we need to get a bit more, a few more troops together with this captain force before we can actually siege out Khazad-dûm West. I think 4, 8, 9. 13. That would make 14 with that ballista there. So yeah, a few more troops. I think a few more troops are going to be needed. But we'll see. We'll see. Right, guys, that's where I'm going to leave today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next one.